satisfaction for that survivor of the attack on the Bataclan concert hall. I spoke to several survivors who all said that they didn't want was this kind of sort of a mass trial. They wanted each case to be judged on its own merits.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I mean, what the survivors and the victims here are looking for is justice, and to really get to the bottom of exactly what happened, to help with everything from closure and from just being able to come to terms with what happened and moving on. They want to know exactly what led each man to play an active part in these attacks, whether it was a direct part or an indirect part, or whether it was with logistical support, for example. Because obviously, this is only a small step for the survivors on the long road to healing. One of the things I heard from speaking to a survivor earlier today before he went into that courtroom was how he'd been listening to Abdeslam throughout this trial, and I asked him the question, do you believe him? Do you believe Abdeslam when he says he's sorry, when he says he's not a murderer, when he says he's not a killer? He said that those were his last words during his statement on Monday. He said, "I'm not a killer, but I've made errors." And responding to me, the survivor basically said, he wants to believe him. So this is the thing. Abdeslam throughout this trial could a very complex character. But of course, the trial hasn't been just about Abdeslam. It's been about all of these people, all of these participants, all of these defendants. And I think that's what the victims wanted here. They wanted a trial that judged each person individually and not just grouped everyone together under this umbrella of terrorism.